I tell you, I'm getting really good at this starting the stream muted, aren't I? But hey, music, you know? Music is always exciting. Hey, Becky! Oh, well, it is good to see you. I thought I would give you a quick tour of my pettiness. Because on the last live stream that we did, I got a comment under it from somebody saying that they thought that the builds were extremely impractical and that they didn't see any room for landscaping, and I wasn't sure which one they were commenting about, but in case they were commenting about this one that I built myself, I added landscaping to it because I sometimes can be a terribly petty person. I mean, there wasn't room for a lot of landscaping because this was a very large house, but there was room for some, you know? I think I made it quite the nice rich person house. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? And then we'll move over to the other lot that we actually need to work on. Yeah, we are going to leave that one there, and we're going to jump over to our house. Oh, you know, I try not to be petty too often because it's, you know, it's bad for you or something. But, I definitely was in the mood to be petty tonight. Just a little bit. You know, I don't have to be massively petty, but at least a little bit petty. Oh, what do we think of this music? Do you want me to go ahead and get rid of this and just leave the Sims music, or are you guys good with what we have going? Well, Eleanor, I kind of figured you'd be good for the Lament of the Highborn going in the background, but not sure what everybody else is thinking. This probably is my very favorite song from the World of Warcraft music catalog, I guess you would call it. But I don't know, it's just such a pretty song. You know, one thing I did realize, we might have to turn this house a little bit because I don't think that our house is actually facing the real road. That is sort of confusing. You know, I can probably fix that though. Hold on. Because that would probably be really, really annoying. Audio. We'll just turn that down and apply those changes. And then go back to the game. There we go. But yeah, I realized as I was looking at this that I think we need to pick up this house and kind of turn it, because I think that this is supposed to be the main road. So that is actually easy enough to do. We're gonna pick up and move the house, and what we're gonna do is rotate it just a couple of times here. And then we are going to move it. Do we want a large back garden, or do we want a kind of equal back and front yard, or do we want, like, how deep into our lot do we want this thing? Because we could put it like right there. And I think that takes care of that, and we're actually facing the right part of the house now to the rest of the world, which might actually be a good idea. A little bit more, I don't know. That is really pretty. I kind of like this house. But yeah, I figured we would do a little bit of landscaping. So, while you guys are deciding if we like where the house placement is, I'm going to make this lawn not quite so uniformly green, because I have never seen a lawn that's this perfect before. So we're going to put some patches in it. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. Not that big. And we can adjust this as we go, but I just like to put a little variation in the yard. Probably a few patches that are, especially up by the house, a little bit. Kind of like there's actually a foundation under there. That might be a little bit too far out from it, but you know. Yeah, big backyards are nice. I personally like my big backyard, but then again, my big backyard is a national forest, so, you know. Speaking of which, the videos in this next week might be a little bit weird. I'm hoping that there won't be any real disruption, but in case you notice anything that seems a little bit off, it's because I'm actually not going to be home this next week. I am going to be out of town, but don't worry, all of the book stuff will go up. It just might not have the chapters in it all set, so I don't know. We'll see. Alright, do we need our own pond in the backyard, or would we like a swimming pool? Swimming pools are fun. We already have this nice hot tub that I'm not sure when we decided to put the hot tub in, but we do have a hot tub. You know what else I think I just realized? You know, any yard is good. I've lived in places that we don't have enough of a yard, and then I've also lived in places that have got a fairly good-sized yard. Swimming pool? Alright. We can do a swimming pool. Ponds are nice, but we do have this pond out that's on the public property, so let's make a pool. We'll put the pool over by the hot tub. That could be a good thing to have. Pool! God, I wish it was that easy to put an actual pool in your house. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright. Now, I do believe that we probably need to put some sort of flooring around this pool. Do we want stone or do we want brick? Ponds are nice. I can't swim in southern waters. I actually ended up a very long time ago when I lived in Texas. I went swimming in a lake that was it was full of, I guess, amoebas, and I ended up getting them all through my digestive system. So ever since then, I don't swim in water that doesn't freeze over the winter. I just don't trust it anymore. That was a terrible thing that actually just, it ripped my stomach to shreds. So, ever since then, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm only gonna swim in actual either pools or something that freezes. And that is my dumb story. I don't know what I like better. Let's take a look at the outside of the house and see what would fit best. Honestly, my idea for around the pool is either this pattern or that pattern. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking we're gonna put a big high hedge around at least the back garden, and then put a fence around the pool area, just to keep the kids out of it if the parents aren't around. You know, we don't need any of our kids drowning in the pool. So, looking at the house, I'm kind of leaning more towards the, this tile pattern here. I think it would look really nice. You know, I don't want to maintain an indoor pool or an outdoor pool. I want a neighbor with a pool. That's what I want. Let me take a look at this and see what this one... Well, hold on. Let me do this first. I don't know if I like this or not, but tell me what you guys think. It's a good thing we're not the ones actually paying for this. I'm gonna be curious to see what the value of this house is when we're done. It's probably gonna be high. You know what? The neighbors can just look the other way. That's what I think. And now that I actually have this down, I don't think I like it. Go with this blue tile. Go with that. No, I don't like that at all. Brick is kind of nice, actually. What do we think of the brick? We're probably gonna have to take it out a little bit, too. We have to have room for our pool loungers. That's not bad. That gives us room for our pool chairs. Our pool fountains. We definitely need some pool trim. Colors of... Well, actually, we could go with a purple pool trim. That would kind of match the pink house. What other colors do we have? That might be good for sunny days for us not getting scorched. Blue's kind of nice. Light blue's a little boring, but kind of nice. I'm trying to see if there's one that actually matches with the brick that's too bright. And I really like the idea of the black, but I think the black would possibly be very, very hot on a sunny day. I don't like gray. Darker. You know, I get so caught up in these silly little details. You know what else we do need, though? Do need the accessory. There we go. We probably need a ladder in this pool. If there is one. Diving boards? Where's all the fun stuff? You can tell I probably don't spend enough time looking through all of these objects in The Sims. Oh, there's the ladder. Yeah, we definitely need a ladder in our pool. You know, back in the day, and they actually changed it in The Sims 4 so that you can't do this anymore. But back in like The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, people used to put Sims into a pool and then remove the pool ladder, and it was a really, really easy way to murder your Sims. Probably terrible, but at the same time it's kind of funny. Hey, do we think our pool needs a floor decal? Put a little decal like that. We could put this big lotus flower in the bottom. Or we could do sea turtles. Oh my god, wait, can we do a purple and blue sea turtle? Or we could... That's really pretty. I kinda like that. Do we want a decal in the bottom of our pool? You know, I wish that was how it worked, you know? It would be kind of fun. Alright, I'm gonna wait for you guys to chime in. Oh, the sea turtle? Alright. Should the sea turtle be green, or should it be a cool color? And I'm gonna put some lights in our pool so we can go swimming at night. You want the cool color? Alright. Works for me. We'll go with pink and purple sea turtles. Turn him. There we go. We can make a whole flock of them, kind of. Is that the right word? Would it be a flock of sea turtles, or are they something else? You know, Becky, I actually really do love the color green, but I tend to overuse it whenever I'm playing games, so I've been trying not to as much. Put a couple more baby turtles in. Because, as always, money is no object, because this is not real money that we are spending, and it's not ours anyway. Now, poor Sorka, in our Let's Play, she's actually been kind of on the struggle bus here lately. She really is not doing good on the making money thing. Oh, that's really cute. Alright, you know what we need now? We need pool furniture. So, let's see what we got here. I think it would be an outdoor furniture. Green is a beautiful color. I use it way too much. So, I've been trying to not use it as much as I used to. That doesn't always work for me. Oh, we want cozy loungers, don't we? I mean, we've got hard plastic or these nice cozy ones to go by the pool. I'm definitely thinking we go cozy. And then once we go with the cozy, we just have to find good colors for them. So let's pull out all the colors here. I'm trying to see if we've got any pink. I'm not really seeing anything in the pink department. Well, I guess that's as close to pink as we're gonna get. Or what else have we got? Yeah, it was sort of a moot point question. We've got this pretty blue. We've got a dark blue. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or should we mix and match? Becky, that is so cool. I did not know that about the turtles. Thank you. A bale of turtles. You learn something new almost every day. I'm kind of trying to also match this stuff to the outside of the house, but that's not as important. Oh, I like, you know, zooming in on them closer. I'm kind of really digging the one with the flamingos on it. The pink is cool, but I'm not sure if that's supposed to be... I think that's supposed to be grilled cheese sandwiches. Which might just make you hungry. Are the pierogies actually in your house, or would you have to go out to get them? Because that's kind of funny. Becky, however you end up with your knowledge, it was still yours and it was still something I didn't know. So, thank you. Alright, if I am going to cast my vote, I kind of actually like this with the pink flamingos on it. Because I think if I was trying to lounge by the pool, laying on something with a bunch of grilled cheeses on it, all I would want to do is go in the house and have grilled cheese. But you know what? While we are deciding on the color and pattern, I am going to go ahead and place some of these by the pool. And then we can always change it to whichever pattern we decide we like the best. You know, I don't remember if The Sims 4 actually has a diving board. I don't think that they do, which is kind of sad. Well, you know what? If they're in the house with you, then you need to text your teen back and tell them that they have legs that aren't broken. Also, I think we're gonna do this like this. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Now they can all talk to each other. Definitely, I think we need a nice big grill. actually put it just a little bit off. No, I don't want it off the pavement. Right about there. Actually, yeah, we don't want that next to the pool. That might get food in the pool. Have it in its own area. But we also need maybe a table and chairs. You know what, Becky? That's actually a really good idea. I think we need a table and some chairs out here too. Can I find a chair that goes with that? There. Now there's some place to sit in the shade. We can climb into the hot tub, and all we need to do is fence off our pool, and it's maybe not perfect, but not too bad. So, pool fencing. Do we want wrought iron, or do we want something a little bit chintzier? It's got to be tall enough, you know. You can't just stumble into it. It's kind of cool. Or do we want a privacy fence around? Oh, I love that. The table and the umbrella, I think, just kind of makes it. There we go. If we put a tall fence around our pool, then we can go skinny dipping. I mean, what? Let me move the stupid camera, please. Don't worry, we'll put a gate in. Now we can always change the fence, so if we decide we hate it, we can always change it to a lower fence or anything along those lines. But no, I don't like that gate actually. No, that one's terrible. Nope, that is tiny. Oh, yes to the skinny dipping? Alright, we'll leave it just as it is. Now, why are all these gates so tiny? It's just silly. So it looks like our only real choice for a tall gate that actually goes with the fencing that we picked is that first one. Or one that's see-through. And why go to the trouble of building this big, tall fence if we're gonna have a see-through gate? Fine then. None of those really go. I mean, really? That's supposed to be a mega gate? That's kind of pathetic. Alright, fine. I guess we're gonna stick with this gate. I don't know if it had any better colors to it. Oh, that actually fits better. Okay, I realize no one's asked, but I have, and it's not bad, honestly. So, like I said, no one asked, but there we go. There's my embarrassing thing for the day. Also, no, that's plenty of room. Alright. That a little bit right there. Do we need any more chairs around the pool? Like just actual pool chairs? Actually, I thought of one more thing that we do need with this pool. It's actually, honestly, as long as you're someplace where you feel very, very secure doing it, it's kind of nice. Like, it's just kind of nice. We'll just leave it at that. It is something that you might as well do if you can. Do that, and then I also would like to do... Is it outdoor activity? I think it's an outdoor activity. Or it might be in toddler care. There it is. After all, if we are going to be in the pool, we gotta have a place for the kiddos to swim. So I guess we're gonna have to make our pool bigger. By about 2 tiles, I'm thinking. If I could actually click on the right thing, I'd be doing really good. After all, we might have little kids in here. So, we're going to copy that. Bring that not that far, thank you. I think we got that now. Did we get it all the way, or did I miss a spot? I totally missed a spot. Good job, me. Yeah, we gotta have a place for the kiddos to swim. And obviously this pool is kind of on the deep side, so we can't make the kids swim in there. But there we go. I like it. No, not that one. It was the other one. Not with the plum bobs. Not with the grilled cheese. We want... What are you? Nope, not that one. Doing really good here when I can't find the one I liked. There we go. Is that the right one? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty. And you know what? I guess we're gonna put at least one of these chairs over here so somebody can watch the kids while they're swimming. That works for me. Alright, we got a pool. Now we need a hedge. Because of course we need a hedge. No, stop doing that, dummy. Alright. How high is that high hedge? That's actually pretty nice. Do we want some tall hedges around at least the back area? You know, maybe about up to where we're going to eventually have to put a back door that we haven't remembered to put in yet? Yeah, the turtles are so cute. Oh, we did put a back door in. Never mind. I'm silly. Yes to the hedges. Do we want them to go all the way around, or do we want them to kind of go... Here, let me show you what I'm thinking. Why are these? Stop with that. We could have them kind of stop right here at the back of the house, and then move on to a different fencing. Those lines. Interesting. That's actually really pretty. Helps if you actually get it started where you want it at, though. Yeah, we don't really need the hedge actually in the front yard, but it gives a nice place to get some stuff done. There. Nope. I do find that really interesting, how when you attach it to the house it puts a foundation under it. It's kind of neat, I guess. Now we'll need a nice gate in this one as well. Oh, I like that gate. That's the one we're gonna use. Stop. Hey there, Scooter. How you doing? We're landscaping because somebody left a comment that there wasn't enough room for landscaping. So now we're landscaping. Because sometimes I'm petty. Why is that like that? Fine, I'll put a platform in. Just put a nice square platform. Are you yes, go down a little bit. No, that sucks. Alright, never mind. I'm not sure if our Sims can get in and out of that gate. But you know what? I'm not sure that we're actually ever going to put any Sims into this house anyway, so for right now, I like the way that looks. And that is just what we're gonna leave it. Do we want the front garden also fenced, or do we want to leave it open? While we are deciding about that, I am going to get a couple more very vital things in our backyard. Without a doubt. Look, we made it so that we can go skinny dipping in our pool. Because, you know, why not? Alright, what do we need here? Definitely have got to have a swing set back here. Nice. And I think... You know, we could put this giant, like, thing in, but I think that might be a little ostentatious. I'm thinking we might just go with some nice regular old monkey bars for the kiddos. You know, just so that they can come out here and have a little bit of fun. No front fence? Yeah. Hopefully the people in this neighborhood... Well, you know what? Actually, if we look around, this neighborhood is exactly as many people as we build houses for. That's the nice part about this neighborhood of Newcrest, is there's no houses in here but what you build. So this is kind of the place that you just have fun. At least that's the way I look at it. You know, we could make the front, especially right here in front of the house, that could be kind of very pretty little flower beds, and then... I'm not sure. Yeah, I love the monkey bars. Well, you know, Becky, you might not climb on playground equipment now, but I do. You know, not saying that I'm a child or anything, but I might be. You know what kind of bums me out about The Sims is, like, I would love to put, like, telescopes and stuff in. But look at the size of this thing. Who has actually got an observatory in their backyard? It's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, it's great when you're playing the game and you're trying to get your logic skill up, but as far as reality time, it's a little bit silly. Do we want to have a little bit of gardening going? We can put a couple of planter boxes back here. They can grow some, like, tomatoes or something. Kind of up against the house, maybe. Which actually is probably also where we should put our grill. Kind of out right behind the kitchen. So we'll put a grill and maybe even a picnic table. Picnic table, please. I know that they have a covered one. There we go. They seem to be going with blue out here, but you know. There. Now we can have picnics outside. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I would totally move into this place if it was real. You know, I talk about tomatoes and tomato plants, but I'll grow them. I'm not actually interested in eating them. I know a lot of people love them, but I am not a fan of the tomatoes as anything other than pizza sauce and ketchup. There we go. We've got 5 nice planter boxes so our family can do some planting. Ow, Scooter, that sounds painful. Hopefully not recently. Hopefully this was when you were a bit on the more easily fixable side. That's something else we should do. We'll give them a bicycle. Very cute little bike. They can park it by the house. I think I said it in either one of the videos that has already come out or one that's coming out this week, I have got probably the weirdest palate on earth. I am the most picky person I know, which is why I don't actually go out many places and do a lot of, eating out or anything, because I don't want to sound like a terrible, terrible person. I don't want to be like, ew, send that back. So I just don't go out very much. And I've been this way since I was a child. I've tried to overcome it, but there's a lot of like flavor and texture combinations that I just can't deal with. Like, back when I was a little kid, my mom used to try and disguise stuff and slip it into the food, and it never worked because she could never slip it past me, because it wasn't that I just didn't like it. I physically would get sick off of a lot of the stuff. So, since I am now a grown-up and I am the one that cooks for myself, I don't worry about it as much. Like, I am the pickiest person on earth, so I guess it just is what it is. I've never even tried bubble tea, so, 5th grade scooter that you fell off the monkey bars? Not bad. Do we want bushes by under the windows and then flowers in front of the bushes? I'm kind of thinking we could go... I'm one of those people that cilantro tastes like soap to them, so I'm not really big on the cilantro thing. I'm good with spicy. I actually, despite the fact that I am so picky about so many other things, I actually really like spicy food. And kind of always have. But, yeah, there's just so many things that I always feel really bad too. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sure that tastes absolutely delicious, but I can't eat it because it would make me gag. So, yeah, I'm a terrible person. Becky, I haven't even tried blue cheese. I look at it and I'm like, no. I could never be a contestant on a cooking show because I can't even handle mushrooms. Like, mushrooms and onions are some of the things that I'm just like, nope, not gonna eat it. So, I will cook with mushrooms for my kids. Like, if they want mushrooms or something, I'm like, okay, fine. I'm not going to eat it, but I will totally make it for you. I'm not a total terrible person. I'm just not actually going to eat it. I know that my terrible pickiness limits me a lot, but at this point it just kind of is what it is. By the way, if you see me doing anything and you absolutely hate it, just yell or do the at me so that it really pops up and I will fix it, but I'm feeling like I'm kind of on a roll here. The DNS thing? Do not serve? Oh, DNA. Actually, yeah. That is definitely a DNA thing, from what I understand. Like any of the rest of these. Ooh, azaleas. Very nice. Some azaleas in there. What have we got in the way of flowers? Those aren't big enough. I want big flowers. This lollipop tree for a minute. And put some more of these over here. Then we'll put the tree back. That's actually really kind of cute. Do you know how much I wish it was this easy to actually get flowers and things planted around your house? I would love that. I have been years, like literally years, slowly doing perennials here and there. Oh, you know what, Scooter? I would cook them for you. Because I have done mushrooms and caramelized onions for my kids. I'm just not going to eat them. Out of here. I think... Oh, you know what else we need? Well, we'll get to it. I was going to say we're going to need a mailbox for this house, but we'll get to it. Now, some little flowers. Couldn't you just ask for it without the cilantro, or are they pre-made? Because, I mean, some of the places that I go to, although I don't, like I said, I don't go out very often, but a lot of places will actually accommodate my please don't put onions in my food request without too much trouble. Alright, we've got to get some train tools in. Out there, I think. And get some actual... Now I need this a little bit smaller. That's better. I guess we'll get the gardener in and get this front lawn at least a little bit greened up. But we do need some dirt under our bushes and flower beds. And then we probably need, I'm thinking, we're gonna match the tiles that we put around the pool going out to the street. There we go. And then we'll put a nice mailbox in there, and then we'll go back inside. You know, that is exactly the attitude that you should have. Because just because I don't like it, that's more for you. That's just like, I've always kind of figured with vegetarians, that just means that there's more meat for me. And, you know, with people who don't like, say, strawberries, hey, that's more for me. The world would be so boring if we all liked the same things, and then we would run out of everything. So I am actually really good with the fact that we all like different stuff. I kind of like this. There. We definitely have the gardener coming in. Just doing all of the lawn work. In fact, we need to make this a bit not that big. Do it the square brush. There we go. Okay, I agree with you, Scooter. As far as we get to the ribeye steak, yes. Not gonna have the shrooms or the onions. Baked potato is good. Leave off the chives, but I want a lot of sour cream on that baked potato. And that sounds good to me, but you can have it your way. It's almost like it's Burger King, but not really. There we go. That is a really pretty front yard. Do we want any like little planters or anything on the front? Or are we good with this just being kind of plain? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Heather. Yeah, I think from now on, unless I make another announcement, we're gonna go with Friday nights at this time is my new streaming thing. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so you know, I think it's a lot of fun. What can we put on the... I bet we can put something pretty on here. You know what? We actually probably need just a little place to sit and watch the world go by out front, too. So we will get that here in a minute. What can we do? Got anything good out here? Not really. You know, I'm totally good with mushrooms never actually touching my lips ever for as long as I live. Mushrooms are just one of those things that I just can't do. It just does not work for me. But that leaves more for everybody else, which I think... Oh, that is too pink. Is well enough, you know? There. Now there's some place for us to... I do not see a swing seat. And I think I've said this a million times before, I don't have all of the packs, so... oh, Tracy, now you're making me hungry. Rare steak is the best, so... Definitely. Alright. You know what? I think we are going to call the outside good for now. We can always go back, but we really probably should get in here and kind of finish up our living room. Got a doorway there and a doorway there. Are we going to want a TV in this place, or are we going to make like a rumpus room in the basement that we're probably going to have to make since we have so many kids now? Like, we could do this corner kind of as just a rumpus room. And then, you know, do like a... Or not a rumpus room, like a library. Oh, there, I have a I have a weakness for rare beef. It's probably my favorite thing to eat on Earth, so I try not to eat it all the time, but I definitely like it. It's yeah, it's kind of my jam. So, in fact, I have been massively pouting about the fact that the price of beef has gone up so much. It's very depressing. I'm trying not to think about it. Alright, let's throw these walls up so we can look at this really quick and see. Why is this all so high? You know what? There we go. Alright, that is so much better. What on earth had I done to this thing? That is so much better. Our doorway was floating and I couldn't figure out why. Still not sure why, but I fixed it. Works for me. Alright, so... library, office area, or like TV area? What do we think? Good night, Eleanor. Oh, you're working on the weekend. That's terrible. Actually, I can't go massively long tonight because I actually have to drive a couple 100 miles in the morning, but you know. But sleep well, Eleanor. I just want to get this living room finished, and then we are going to, going to try and get this done. Like, I'm leaning kind of towards just turning this into a library, but what do you guys think? Like, we could totally put up some really cute shelves and just kind of go a little crazy with it. Trying to see if there's anything that kind of goes with our pink theme in here. The price, yeah, the price of everything is insane, and it's making me sad. No, that is ugly, ugly, ugly. I don't like that. Oh, that's... Those are... Why do I not like any of these bookcases? Those are huge. We would have to get taller walls for that, so no to that. Yeah, you know, we could make this just I am definitely thinking that would be more... no, those miles do not include the trip back. I am going for the next probably 3 to 5 days, and I am going to be helping my son and my son-in-law get everything ready so that they can move. They're leaving me, they're going out of state, it's terrible. Actually, it's fine. I hope that they have the absolute best time ever. They've got a really nice apartment, but we've got to get the house that they're in ready to move. And I said that I would go help them, so that is what we are going to be doing this week. I say we, but it's actually just me. Don't worry, your books will be there, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But they might look a little different. Like if I don't have the thumbnails up, don't yell at me. It'll be sad. Or I'll be sad. I don't know if it will be sad. But I think it should be okay. Do we want a chess table in here? I mean, we did say board games. Oh, nice. Wait a minute. We could just get really crazy with this, just for giggles. Put couch over here. But actually, let's get rid of that one. Hi, Higgy. Everybody say hi to Higgy. He has decided that he needs to be up here too, because I'm not paying attention to him. Everything is so expensive. You're a silly cat, Higgy. He's a good kitty. He also likes to just climb up and be silly. So if you hear a lot of scratching on the microphone, we'll all know who that is, because he keeps rubbing up against it. What are you doing, Higgy? I wish that the colors of most of these actually went together better. That would make me so much happier. I just want a nice comfy chair, but that'll just have to do. You know, Scooter, I think it's the both blessing and curse of being a single parent for my kid's entire life. We're kind of all just friends, and you do stuff for friends and, of course, family and people that you love, so I have no problem with helping them out. They're good kids. Actually, they've been in this chat before, just not recently. You know, I can't imagine doing that to my kids. But then again, like I said, it's kind of just been their entire childhoods. It was kind of the three of us against the world, so I think we came out on top though. Higgy, you keep bumping my face. You're a silly cat. What are you doing? At least he's not sitting in front of the screen. I know he wants to be sitting in front of the screen, but he's being a good cat for now. Alright. Indoor activities. Ooh, we could put a fish tank in here too. I forgot about that. But do we want to put something like massively impractical, but something I've always wanted to own in this house? I will show you what I am talking about. Like, we could totally put a piano in here. I mean, we could. Oh, you're drooling on me, Higgy. I don't know if there's a smaller piano. We could totally put a piano in this house. I think it just seems like a thing to have. Yes to the piano? Alright. I like it too. I mean, you know, you gotta have a little culture in this house. Okay. What else do we need in here? Do we want some art up on the walls? Oh, and I did say a fish tank. Do we want a fish tank? Because we could totally put a fish tank over here on this wall by the bookshelves. I don't know how to actually play the piano, but I can make. Like I can't say that I would be any good at not doing. Oh, that's. Thanks, all. Oh, that's still big, but. You know, Becky, I know you said that you wanted like a table or, but we could put a fish tank behind the couch. No, that doesn't. Like it would go there at all. Make it less of a gallon and actually. Not without bigger. Hey, I used to have, what was it, 50-gallon fish tanks, and I had that one. Fun. I'm. Oh, you know what else we? If we don't want the giant fish tank, we could put this little fish tank in the middle of the table. That is a choice we could do. That's so cute. Or we could just do this cute little fish bowl. So let me know, big tank, or do we want just a bowl? We need a big fish tank for sharks. Okay. Sharks. I love the vision for this house. We like this big white one? You know, this is The Sims. It's not real life, so we could probably have sharks if we want to. I'm open to sharks. There we go. I actually really like this room. Do we need another rug under the little sitting area? or any place else. Or, no, can't stand in front of the camera. Night, Higgy. Oh, and there's a raccoon outside too, but I don't have the outside light on. Oh, not exactly visible. I sing all the time. I just try not to sing in public because I'm pretty sure that I was told at one point that my singing voice might make your ears bleed. So I became very, very self-conscious, but I still sing when I am by myself. Because why not? Right, I am kind of digging this, but you know what? I think... If my kids had objected to my singing, I probably would have sang louder because I am just that kind of mom. They've been like, oh, you don't like it when I sing? Hold on, let me get louder. But since they sang along with me, you know, it was all good. Alright, maybe we do need another rug. Maybe. I wonder if we could just copy this one. No, not that. I want the rug. Oh, that's right. Probably do. Looks nice. And then maybe something kind of grand under the piano. Or something. You know, it's a good thing that this is The Sims and we don't actually have to clean any of this. Because I'm looking at all of these white floors and thinking, I have enough trouble keeping actual wood floors clean, much less white wood. I might need a little bit of artwork on these walls, because why not? No, I want paintings. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Actually, that's really... Where can that go? Do we have a corner this can go in? Of course we do, right there. Alright, this is where it starts looking like I'm an old lady. Because I really like that little corner shelf. And I am not afraid to admit that. It's really pretty, though. What other decorations have we got? There's all sorts of stuff in here. Don't think we need any cobwebs. Put some paintings up on the walls here, because why not? you know what else we need in here? We need a coat rack. Something along those lines. Oh, that's, yep. Gotta have someplace to hang our coat. Although, I don't know, is this living room too formal for that? That might look a little bit too casual on the wall there. I'm not sure if I like that or not. But I do see some other things we need in the kitchen. You know, we just don't have the wall space for that one. Fine. You know, I really want to live in this house too. It's getting cuter by the minute. I'm kind of into it. I keep finding stuff and going, isn't that cute? It definitely... Like, we could put little copper plates on the wall. Because why not? And I think I saw... Where should we put it? Well, obviously, we put these right up here. Gotta have our aprons. This house would be worth cleaning, and we aren't even done with it. That's the best part. Like, I'm really loving the parts that we've done already. So, but speaking of the parts that we have done already, it is 11:30, and at least 11:30 here in the wonderful state of Michigan, which, by the way, we'll just do a pause and a chat really quick before I sign off here. I think we're done with the house for tonight, but I figured I would let you know that it almost felt like spring today. And yes, Scooter, I know we do have another cold front coming in, and I think I saw in the forecast that we have a day that it's supposed to get down to right in the 30s again. But let me be excited for at least a few minutes that it's supposed to be almost spring for the rest of the day. Oh, actually, that was the other thing I needed to ask you guys. Do you want to see my other little thing I built? Although we would have to switch over to the Dragon Rider Legacy save file. But I attempted to build the Avis building. Alright, too casual, yeah. Which one? Where was I asking about that? Yeah, I'll get that off the wall. We'll put something else there next time. But yeah, let me do a save thing and switch to the main menu really quick, because like I said, we're done with this for tonight, but I do want to show you. Be nice to my Avis building, because it's not perfect by any means, but I figured I would slowly but surely build the landing facilities maybe, and see how well I do with them. So I'm seriously kind of in love with this. I learned how to manipulate terrain, and I even made the mountains that are going to be exploding all over Pern, so, you know. I'm not going to even claim that this is anything the way the Avis facility is even in my mind, but I was having fun with it, and I thought you guys might appreciate it. That is not good. Take the walls down and just look in here. The wall, but like 3/4 view. But yeah, you would come in, and I made everything kind of with, like, you know, the heat-resistant tile, and to look like it was all salvaged off of the spaceships. And you come right in, and you come through, and obviously the Avis building is going to have all of these cameras on the walls, all of the super secret computers, and all of the chairs that were salvaged off of the space station. You know? I said space station. You know what I mean. The spaceships. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. It's kind of cute. I'm trying with it. There's a lot more things, like I would love to have some of the other game packs that I don't have. Because if I had some of, a couple of the other game packs have like solar panels that you can put on stuff, which obviously would be more in keeping with what Avis had. But since I don't have those game packs, I was like, well, what is the closest thing to looking like a solar panel? And I think it was mentioned in the books that the Avis building was sort of either round or octagonal, so I figured I would build it like that. And then, even though I didn't actually put windows, because I didn't remember any windows in there, I did put these tiny windows along the top as like the ventilation slits that were built into the Avis building. Like I said, it was something that I was curious to see if I could do, and then building the volcanoes just was an added bonus. Like, I was like, how far can I push the terrain on here? And I think I could have actually taken it farther, but... And then the lava that's in there is actually just the water, but you can recolor it. So I was like, hey, look, this water is now lava. I thought it was fun. And I thought those of you who have read the Pern books would possibly appreciate seeing this. I figure bit by bit I will build more of landing facility. I can build a few more little things. You know, some of the stuff that was mentioned in the books. So, it's kind of fun. I don't think you could actually do lava floors. That would be kind of cool. But, you could probably do red floors. Then we could all do that, the floor is lava game. Yeah, it is. Alright, anyway, but I'm gonna call it for the night. Thank you guys so much for coming. Leave me a thumbs up if you want to as you leave, and I will see you next Friday, even if I have to somehow figure out how to stream from my phone if I'm not home yet. But my plan is to hopefully be back here by next Friday. Hopefully we'll have all of the stuff done that we need to do. And yeah, then we can all hang out again and do a little more building. I think since we have our landscaping done, And we have our living room done. I think we just need to do the mud room now. The mud room and our pretend laundry room, since that's another pack I don't have. But we'll do that kind of in that back stairway area. And then we're going to work on the upstairs. And then before we call this house finished, I think we are definitely going to have to put a basement in. So, anyway. Yeah. Sorry, zoned out on you guys there for a minute, but thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week. All right? Talk to you later.